2018 Exam 1 Core Recursion and Financial Modeling Question 20. Now this is a good question in terms of telling you to look at a whole bunch of similar questions, and so they often like to have these graphs, and they have different graphs for different products, so make sure you understand the graphs for different products. These are all about depreciation, which is things going down in value, so there's nothing to separate them out there. But what we've got to look at is this idea of this line. Now get something and just line it up, and you can see there's a line there, and you can see that line's got sharpened down, and that's what we're trying to look at here. Despite my terrible line drawing, that is actually quite flat. Get a straight edge like a piece of paper, or if you've forgotten your ruler, which most of you do, and you'll see it straight. Be careful on other past exams. There's been situations where there's been a subtle curve, so just be careful with these ones. Now, because it's actually a straight line, we know it's flat rate. It is not reducing balance, because reducing balance would look like that. All right, it's got to have a curve to it. So it's not reducing balance. It's not unit cost, because unit cost is like, like when you're traveling with a car, it's per kilometer or per use or something like that. When you got per copy of a photocopier. So it's not unit cost because the units are wrong on the graph. All right. So that's another thing to look out for. So we know it's definitely flat rate. And what they've done, try to trick you again with, is a double negative. Because remember, depreciation is down. If you decrease how much you're going down, the graph would have gone, well, not curved, but flatter than that. It's actually increased in depreciation. It's getting more down. Therefore, it is B and not A. And that's your answer. But think about all the other graphs for different financial products, whether they're perpetuities or annuities or superannuation investments and things like that. Make sure you got notes on those.